Now, in the industry, you know, you can see that the tides turn very quickly, obviously.
Right.
How does one, you know, weather that? How did you do it? How did you weather all of that?
Well, you know, I stayed true to who I am. I stayed true to my sound, and I definitely wouldn't I would not change it for nobody.
Okay.
Like, you know, I just stayed, like, you know, they wanted me to do, like, a lot of times artists, they have to cave in to the pressures of a label because that's your label. That's your boss, so to speak. You know, when they come to you and be like, look, we want a record like this. We want a record like R. Kelly. You know, we want a song like this. So we'll go find these producers that can give me that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That wasn't me. I'm not R. Kelly. I'm Calvin Richardson. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Once man, if you stay true to who you are is who you are, man. Because, you know, the one thing about it, I could not be R. Kelly. R. Kelly is R. Kelly. I might could sing a song that may sound like that, and, you know, and they probably would have made some money, a lot more money or whatever. But, you know, nobody can be you better than you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And once your DNA is your DNA, man. You know what I mean? You're not gonna let nobody go in there and try to change who you are.
Right.
You know, smart people don't.
Exactly.
But you know, the ones that do, they couldn't have had a career like mine that spanned over, you know what I'm saying, like 14, 15 years now. You know what I mean?
Good job, good job. Another industry thing that I wanted to chat about that bothers the heck out of me, but I found out it don't bother you too much.
Okay.
Last year, when I talked to you about it, is the More Than a Woman song.
Yeah.
I got the version with the better version, to me. This is my personal opinion.
Personal opinion.
That has you on it.
Right.
But they came out with another version with another male singer on it.
Right.
What the heck is that? What is that? I mean, they already released it with you, but then they decide they're gonna go a different route and put somebody else on.
What?
I don't get it.
Well, it goes back to like what you just said, like about your personal opinion. That was something personal.
Okay.
That, you know, that particular artist album that it was on, that's what she wanted. She fought for that because of the simple fact we was working together. And then when I went with Hollywood, I chose because Clive Davis had gave us a deal together. We had a company together called Kalanji.
Okay.
Which was Calvin and Angie.
Okay.
You feel me?
Got you.
And so I was on tour with her. We was doing the song, and you know, I decided that's not what I wanted to do. The deal that Clive Davis offered me, maybe I should have took it. Like in hindsight, who knows, man? Right. I mean, Clive Davis is Clive Davis, but I decided not to take the deal because I was connected over there. If I you know, I would have never been able to do completely me. I would have always had to consider my partner.
Okay.
I'm still me. I'm still my voice. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And so I decided to take the deal that Hollywood offered me, man. And then, you know, she got really irate about that. You know what I mean? And she was like, yo, you know, because she had put so much of her energy into making people think, you know, that we was an item, which we never was.
Okay.
And so, you know, that was the song that we was on tour doing it. We went on tour with Maxwell and stuff. So when she come out to do it, me and her would do it on the stage. And you know, she decided, like, once I did that, man, like, she just wanted to take me off of it because Clive Davis we was building it up for the next single. Okay. After Brother. You know, they put More Than a Woman, that was going to be the next single, man. But, you know, so after I left that situation, you know, they went back in the studio and enlisted, you know, Joe to do the song over. And so, but I had nothing to, you know. But
since you didn't have like the rights over it, so they were able to do whatever they wanted to do.
Pretty much, because I didn't own the master. I just, like, if you write a song or whatever and you record the song, you still don't own it. The publishing, I own that. Nobody can take that away. Regardless of ever how many times that song get played, ever how many records sell, they got to pay me. Okay. You feel me? But you know, I can't control and say, nah, you can't go back in and re-record over my vocals, or you can't, this person can't do it, can or cannot do it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, that's the reason why I told you, like, I wasn't really upset about it because of the simple fact, like, I still had to go to my mailbox every few months, and then, you know, it was gonna be a check there waiting on me, so it wasn't no problem. And it helped promote Calvin Richardson. Yeah.
Cool. Well, hey, long as if you're not upset about it, I'm gonna let it go. I'm having a hard time with that. I've had a hard time ever since it happened. I'm like, I was listening and I'm like, something ain't right. This something that's been done. Yeah. And then listening, I'm like, oh snap. Yeah. Now I got it. Yeah. Like, what in the world happened here? But cool. So you cool with it? I'm cool. I'm good. I'm gonna get cool with it.
I let it go a long time ago.
Okay, I'm gonna let it go right here.
Right.
Right now. I'm done with it.
2011, that was 2003. Let it go.
I can let it go now.
All good.
Cool, man. When we come back, we're gonna talk about the future and what you're gonna work on and what you're working on and what we can expect from you. Okay. We're back here on Hip Hop Connection with Calvin Richardson. The future is bright.
Yeah.
Now I know you got a lot of material that hasn't surfaced yet.
Yeah.
Are you ever planning on bringing that out of the vault?
I plan on it, man. So when I came back in the industry in 2008, I figured every year I vowed that I put a record out.
Oh.
Every year, and I stay consistent with that all the way up until now. Last year was my last album I put out was America's Most Wanted. So I'm working on a new album to get ready to put out. Obviously, like, I have plenty of material to choose from, but it's always good for me to just get back in that creative mode, just start the cutting process again. And then I go back and pick from. You know what I mean?
All right.
I set a timeline, say, okay, I want to put this album out in August. So I mean, I'm gonna work all the way up until July or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, and I choose from that. Not that the album's coming out in August.
Oh, okay.
I was
getting ready to ask. I was like,
officially.
So we saying August?
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
So
we just saying sometime in 2011.
Right. They're saying like, yeah, sometime in 2011. So I just set me a timeline and I just start going to my creative process, man. And so I've been just started back recording again, man, and getting the album ready to put out this year. Hopefully it'll be, by the end of summer, maybe September. I'm gonna say September.
Okay.
October.
Cool.
Yeah, man. So.
All right. I'm gonna put this out here. I'm just throwing it out there because you don't come to the East Coast much, but you got a new album that you working on. It's due out soon.
Yeah.
In this year. We got to get you back in the studio. In this studio or in the studio in the Voice of America.
I will be back.
And we gotta let everybody hear that magnificent voice you have.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll be back.
So we're gonna work on it. I'm gonna talk to your people, and I'm gonna have my people talk to your people, and we're gonna connect.
So we ain't gotta talk about it no more. We just gonna make it happen.
We just gonna make it happen.
I'm telling you now, I'm down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make it work.
Cool. Websites. What websites can people go to find out what's going on with Calvin Richardson?
My website is iamcalvinrichardson.com.
Okay.
All y'all out there that ever had, just wanted to be me or wanted to know what it was like to be me, just go to iamcalvinrichardson.com. You can be me for a day. You can go on the inside and see everything that I do, most of the things that I've done, and see where you can see me next. I have my calendar is there where I be touring and stuff like that, and you can follow me on Twitter at the Prince of Soul.
The Prince of Soul.
The Prince of Soul.
Okay.
Right, and my Facebook, you can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/The Street Preacher.
The Street Preacher. I gotta remember that because I'm gonna friend you when I get downstairs to my office. The
Street Preacher. I'm gonna take somebody off to put you on because
every time I click on something, try to be your friend or whatever. It's like, this user has too many friends.
Exactly, but I'm gonna check you out, and I'm gonna take somebody off.
So if you get bumped, don't get mad because it's just for me, and that's all right. If you get bumped by me, it's cool.
Just come back. You know what I mean? Somebody else might drop.
Somebody else might
put you back on.
Cool, man. I mean, I totally appreciate you stopping by today in your busy schedule. You got a lot of work ahead of you.
Yeah.
And we look forward to the new album when it comes out this year.
Yeah.
That's going to be great. Yeah. And one last question. You mentioned the Babyface songs that you worked with him on. Right. Do you think they'll ever surface?
One day. One day. I think, Hollywood owns the masters to those songs.
Okay.
And so, it's all legal, paperwork, and paper. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what it all comes down to. Right. So I mean, like I said, it's some of the greatest material, man, that to date that I've had the opportunity to record.
Okay.
Because Babyface is one of the best.
Definitely. So you think with now that you got all this weight behind you with all these ASCAP awards and all these nominations, you can kind of step into Hollywood and be like, look at here. Let's do this thing.
I want my records. You know what I'm saying? I send my son in there, say I want my daddy's records. And they'll make it happen for real.
I hope so. I really do, man. I'm glad you endured everything that you had to go through, and it's gotten you to this point. I'm glad you did it because you're definitely a true blessing to those who like real music, and we appreciate you.
Hey, man, I appreciate you.
Cool, man. Look forward to seeing you again.
Definitely, man.
All right.
All right.
Hip Hop Connection.